Hi guys, welcome to my latest fantasy football video. Let's get straight into it. We've got a real barn burner of a matchup with me v Ian here. I came away very happy Thursday night with 17 points from Cooks, whereas Ian left Woods on his bench, who would have scored him 16. Those are 16 points he really could use because currently he's got Chris Thompson starting on it in his flex, even though the Washington Redskins are on a bye this week. I, on the other hand, have got some injury concerns at the moment. Hopkins should be good to go, but he's banged up with various injuries. And I've also got Matt Breida starting, who is going to be a game time decision. He's going to be going after the rest of my running backs have gone, because he's a 9 o'clock start. So I've been forced to pick up a special team player, who I might have to use as my RB2 if Matt Breida is announced as unable to play. Fingers crossed he can come in. He played on a hyperextended knee last week, and hopefully his knee hasn't got any worse in training. I'm backing myself to win here until Ian makes a choice for his flex spot. We should be watching the 49ers Chargers game, as I've got 3 49ers on my team going. Matt Breida or Raheem Mostert. If Matt Breida can't go, Kittle, and I've got Robbie Gould. And Ian, you have the Chargers defense. I think I know who's going to come away more happy with that one. Next we'll move on to Andy v Brad. Andy starting again fine form, 21 points from Gurley. Brad's going to have to hope that Fournette is finally available to play. Fournette did tweet earlier this week that he is going to be playing, and then quickly deleted that tweet. So make of that what you will. And with Matt Ryan coming with another monster week, he's found himself promoted to the QB1 for Brad and the A-Bomber Patriots. I think it's going to be a comfy win for Andy this week. He still has Mahomes, who's on fire right now, and he's got the likes of Lockett and Connor, who are also doing very well. And he's also got the Seahawks defense, who have been quietly very good already so far this year. Everyone thought they'd fall apart, but actually doing like I said, surprisingly well. And they're going up against a rookie Josh Rosen, who's going to be making his debut. So I think that's going to be quite a few points there for them as well, if they can particularly exploit his nervousness and his lack of understanding of the game plan. Watch for the Howard battle that's going to take place. That's your matchup for the week, which is going to take place with Chicago and Tampa Bay. We'll move on to Tread v Mo. Mo, again, very happy with 19 points from his Thursday night game. Neither team has really inspiring running backs at the moment, and we'll be hoping that their QBs can turn this into WRs can turn this into a real barn burner. Williams in particular can expect to see quite a few targets. He's going to go up against a really banged up 49ers secondary, with Sherman out, and Witherspoon I think questionable with an injury. Looks like Jaquoski Tart's out. His backup is questionable, and Adrian Colbert, the free safety, also questionable. So there's not going to be many people left around to actually play in this game. This could be a close one, but I'm going to tip Mo to beat Tread here. His win would take him to a 500 record, which he'd be pretty happy with for the moment, and would leave Stu trying to explain to his girlfriend why his team's going to be renamed as the Marsupial Molesters next season. Important to this game are going to be the Steelers v the Ravens. If Ben favours Juju Smith-Schuster over Antonio Brown, then this game could really swing back into Stu's favour. So key game to watch there is going to be Steelers v Baltimore. Next we move on to Phil v Ryan. Phil is not going to be happy with his decision to play Cooks on Thursday night, only getting him 2 points. But he's no doubt going to be happier than Ryan is, who left monster points on his bench once again with Cooper Kupp, who scored I think 28 points. Phil's still believing in the Luck-Hilton combo. Luck's longest throw came last week to Hilton, which was for 29 yards. He's really struggling so far with that deep ball, particularly coming off that shoulder surgery. Most people will be very concerned, but not our Singapore Phil. He knows it's just a matter of time before he starts slinging deep again. Ryan, on the other hand, has Michael Thomas, who's currently on pace for over 200 catches this year, which would smash the current single season record of I think it was 143 from Marvin Harrison for the Colts, who had Peyton Manning thrown to him at the time. He'll be going up against the Giants defense, Michael Thomas, that is, not Marvin Harris or Peyton Manning. Michael Thomas will be going up against the Giants defence, who's going to be without their best pass rusher, and Eli Apple, who had been playing at a career high level so far this season. So they'll be disappointed to lose him. So I'm calling this one to be an easy Ryan win here, I think. His first win of the season, he'll be very happy with that. But keep an eye on the Saints-Giants game for that Barkley and Thomas matchup. See if they can actually bottle Thomas up a little bit by rolling safeties over to him and trying to keep him a bit quieter that way. Finally, we've got Tom v Triss. Both players are ruling not starting their QBs on Thursday night. Tom will be happier with the Thursday night matchup though, with Dan Bailey, his kicker, effectively managing to tie Triss's WR1. Tom may also finally have a healthy team for the first time this season, with only 4 players tagged as questionable, 3 of whom are expected to be goes. So it looks like he might actually, have a decent team for once. The winner of this matchup should end up with a tied record with Andy, assuming Andy does win as well this week, and leave him tied for first place in the Division 2. The loser will end up with a 500 record and tied with someone like Mo. Not even Mo. Mo's not in Division 2, is he? Tied up with, someone who's in Division 2 who's going to have a 500 record. What was I going to say? Tied at Division 2. So with so much at stake in this game, don't be surprised if it turns into a bit of a barn burner. Although whether that happens will depend on each team's flex, I think. Triss is currently starting a very medium tight end from Baltimore, and Tom is starting the deep threat for the 49ers, who's now going to be thrown to by CJ Beathard, not Jimmy Garoppolo. So that could hinder both teams, really. I'm going to back Tom to win this one, though, but let's keep a close eye on that Chiefs game in Denver. Triss has Hunt going, who's actually been pretty poor in his second year, outside of a few very short runs, scoring him touchdowns that way. And he's going to be going up against a Riley veteran in Manny Sanders on the other side, who has been still proving that he actually is very talented, despite being in what I think is like his 17th or 18th season. It's really hard to judge at this point. So yeah, that's this week's fantasy videos. I hope you guys are all happy, and keep going. Cheers, guys.